All right, well, we just got the boat launched. We were out here on Seeley Lake today, the old stomping grounds for me. So I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna see if I can maybe put some pike in the boat. Definitely expect to put some perch in the boat today. Yeah, it should be good. I grew up fishing this lake, so I know a lot of the holes by the back of my hand. So hopefully that pans out for me. I was talking to my dad. He was saying that the pike bite hasn't been too great down here recently, but I'm gonna see if I can change that up today. So yeah, hopefully we can get into some. Hopefully we can put some in the boat. I got both my spin rod and my fly rod today, so I'm gonna try using both at some point and just have some fun with it. Alright, well I just got reset here. I tied on a black and yellow beaded bugger pattern. So we're going to try that out. This is one of the fun things that I love to come out here and do. Is I love fly fishing for perch. Even when they're small, they're a lot of fun to just come out and just come pull in a whole bunch of these little guys. Might have to bring myself in a couple more feet here. That school seemed like they were another 15 feet further than what I'm able to cast right here. Alright, I just got reset. I just paddled myself in just like another 10-15 feet here, and I think that's the distance that I need to be. Oh, I'm getting bites. Yeah, they're biting at it. Let's see if I can see them. Yep, there we go. There's one. So I see now that I just gotta let it sit for a second after I strip it. They're grabbing at the tail. I might have to throw a smaller bugger pattern on here. Something with less of a tail on it, because they're just, I mean, they're hammering at it right now. They're not getting their mouths all the way up to the hook. Alright, I just retied. I tied on this little yellow and white jig-headed kind of little bugger streamer that I tied up. Just a little jig. I realized I only have one of these, so hopefully nothing breaks this off, but I've done really well with this same kind of hook in the past, whatever colors I had tied on, but it's great because it's weighted enough that it'll sink for me, but it's small enough that the perch can bite onto it just like that one. Nice. You know, and most of the perch in this lake are never anything more than a few inches, but I would rather catch 100 perch that are all in that same category than sit out here for hours on end to maybe catch one big fish. They're just fun to catch like that. Because they're just hammering on this thing right now. I can see my line twitching. Oh, that's another one right there at the boat. I'll bring you in. I probably don't need that much line out. There's another one that just took it. Oh. There we go. Oh, I can see him just taking at it right now. There we go. It's fun too. I got a smaller fly rod, a little 6-foot 3-weight glass rod that I've gone and fly fish for perch on as well. And you know, typically perch, just being a smaller fish, you know, that's the kind of rod that I'd love to use for stuff like this, just because it makes it a little bit more fun. You know, you'll have a 8-inch perch that doubles your rod over and whatnot while you're fighting it in. It almost seems like I'm sitting right over top of the school right now. There we go. There's another one. Oh, and another one. Oh, I love doing this. This is my happy place. I gotta convince my dad sometime to bring his fly rod out and do this. Go. Gotta make them feel like they have a sporting chance, so I gotta let them feel like they're eating for a half second. Of course. Oh, that was an eat. There we go. There's another. There it is. Watch them eat right at the boat. That's what I also really like about having this bright yellow pattern, is that I can see it in the water a little bit better. So I can see when all of a sudden it just disappears that I got a fish that just took it. There we go, there's another. Oh. I saw him eat right there. I just love doing this so much. It's so much fun. little turds. Trying to be careful of the spines on them. I've gotten poked by enough perch in my life that I realize that it's okay to take an extra second and let them flop in my hand while I'm trying to make sure I don't get poked. Oh, dang it. There's another one. Should have brought my extra battery pack. I'm gonna be low on battery here soon. The fishing's gonna keep going while the camera's dead, unfortunately. So, oh man. There's another good one. I say another good one, you know, they're all 8-inch perch. Oh, had one take it for a second. There's one. Ooh. That's probably the biggest one I've caught today. It's not saying a lot when they're pretty small, but I love doing this so much. Oh, there's another one that just bit it. Oh, I can see him taking at it over there. See all the little eats happening on this thing. There we go. It's almost as big as the jig. These little ones are probably one of the worst ones to try to get unhooked because they flop so much. Oh, saw neat. There we go. This is awesome. There it is. Someone gonna eat it at the boat. Yeah, had a little hit. Oh, I just saw an eat. Oh, I can see when my line just straightens out suddenly, just like that. Yeah, they're taking at it. cast it over on the other side of the boat for a bit now. Gotta be careful of my anchor. Here's an eat. Gotta take a coffee break really quick. All these fish out here. I love this. This place brings back so many memories for me. Many a summers I've spent fishing this exact cove, and I've caught just so many perch in my life here and whatnot. This is even actually, if I remember correctly, well, actually I don't remember at all, but my dad brought me out here, and this is where I caught my first fish. Actually, was this exact cove on this lake. We were with one of our good family friends in his little John boat, and it's always a place that just brings back good memories, good times, and it always just produces for me. Funny, I haven't even been counting. I'm gonna have to go back through the video and watch it and actually see how many fish I've caught so far. Seems like it's been almost every single cast. Might have to switch up and try pike fishing here in a second just to switch this up, because obviously I'm just going to keep hammering these little perch right here. See if we can watch one eat right here at the boat. Yep, he's taking it. Come on. Oh. It's funny, so I can't really see the fish. I can see my fly. And I can see when all of a sudden it's just dancing, or all of a sudden just disappears. There we go. Ooh, another minnow. I saw one taking it for a second. There we go. It's funny because sometimes too they're biting it, and they're not like running with it. So sometimes it's just taking a matter of, after it sinks for a few seconds, just give it a quick jig. Oh man, I'm gonna have to run back to the truck here and get this other battery out of my truck. I only brought the one. I thought it was gonna last me a lot longer. There's another. As many fish as I pulled in, I hope that this camera image is pretty good. just saw it. Come on. Oh, little bugger. I just saw it. I can see that I've drifted quite a bit here, so I might move in here in a minute. My camera battery's at 20% right now, so I'm just going to keep letting this run until I have to go in and get a new battery. There it is. Ow, little turd. Oh, those spikes, they get me all the time. Ooh, that was a good eat. I can see them just playing with it down there. To those of you that are heavy fly fishermen and really want to critique my casting, just know that I am not a professional at this whatsoever. This is a pretty old rod. And I cannot finesse this the same way that I've seen a lot of other folks can. But it's still working for me so far. Ooh, there was a good one. I took it. So those of you that don't know, so perch got these spines right here on their back. And those spikes can get you, but the ones that are hidden on their gill right here. There's a spike right off the back of that. That's the one that gets me the majority of the time, because I grab them by their bellies like that, and they'll flop their head back and forth and get me doing that. So just some fish anatomy for you if you've never really been perch fishing before. And I'm probably not going to be out here too much longer. It's a 4th of July weekend here, and this place just blows up with people. So much so to the point where not only is the fishing just really shut off from how many boats are on the lake, but it's really not even safe to be out here sometimes, just from how many boats are out here and how many folks are turning up the water and whatnot. I've had so many people that have whipped their boats right next to me and almost knocked me out of my kayak and canoe and whatnot. Even my little John boat here is not the best when it comes to big waves and whatnot. So I have to be pretty cautious about where I go. I really do like it for what I can do with it, because I can get my boat into places that other folks can't. But when I'm trying to fish the places that folks can be on, it can be a little tough sometimes, just because I'm trying to keep my balance in here. I just saw another one trying to eat. Come on, I just saw it. Nope. Okay. check up on my dad here. He was supposed to meet me out here, but I knew that he had some work that he had to do. So he might just be caught up at the station doing some office work. There we go. There's another one. Camera battery's down to 10%, so I'm probably going to lose battery here, but if I do, I'll run back to the truck and go get another battery before I keep fishing here, just that way I can keep catching all the action that I got going on. Dad just texted, "How's the fishing?" Ooh, that was a good eat. You can see him still playing with it. Let's see if we can get this one in really quick. There it is. Well, before my camera battery dies here, I think I'm going to see if I can put one more in the boat, and I'll boat back to the launch really quick and go get that other battery out of my truck. There it is. Oh! He got off himself, but of course he wants to land in the boat. Alright, I'm going to get him out and get back to the launch, get a new battery really quick. Well, I only got a couple percent left on my battery, but I realized I accidentally left all of my spare batteries back at the house. And the fishing's doing too good right now, so I'm going to keep going out and fishing, but I'm going to end this video for now. So thanks for following along with me. Hope you enjoyed the nice perch action we've had this morning. I'm going to go out and keep having some fun with it, but yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.